Jill,
Well,
anything you want
yeah,
to add to what Ben said on
everything
that?
he said is spot on. One thing that came up for me when he was talking, though, is he's been really welcoming, inclusive of all of our kids. And that was something that was huge for me when I met him. Was he didn't mind my son is still living with me at home, um, partly because he helps around the property, and I need help, right? So, but also because of the economics, that's going on, and him saving money for a house and whatnot. But Ben never um, judged him or judged me for that, and was okay with him living with us now, as of last week. And so that just facilitates a culture of being accepted, acceptance, included, and we're really trying to
Yeah.
include the kids in all of the activities that we can, even though they're older. There's an age difference, but um, we've done that, I think, and we're starting to do that pretty well, honestly.
Well, that's a powerful word for whether you're 5 years old or 50 years old or whatever age is acceptance. And what you guys are doing is you're accepting each other. And we'll be talking more about that, I'm sure, as we're continuing. Folks, you're listening to Journey to a Blended Family with Ben Trillo and Jill Curtis. Got one more question. Then I know you guys are busy and as professionals. But let me ask you this. Have you had what has been the biggest surprise? Have you had any surprises that you go, oh, I didn't think about
One of
that?
my biggest surprises was my son's reaction to um, having what he would call like two new brothers, um, even though we're not married yet. But he's like, are they okay with having an older brother? I was surprised about his concern with it, and how much he has been emotionally just going through it and the change, and the acceptance of three more guys moving into the house. And it's been a little difficult for him. Touches a little bit of um, inside, that he's working through, and all the dynamics through that. But that's one of the biggest surprises that I
Oh, that'll be good because your son's not alone. That's what we always say to people. You're not alone at USABFA. He's not alone, and that's a common thing. Is now somebody else is moving into the world they once had. So we'll have to talk about that more in the future. Ben, anything you want to add to the surprise category?